K, talk to you later sis, I'm live. What's good chat? Sorry I'm late, family emergency. Sorry. Is my stream okay?
We've had a lake effect snow band sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed to budge anytime soon. The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears and themselves.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this will wind up... He's short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
What is on?
Play action. Now Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
2nd and 10.
What is that?
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
3rd down and 13. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the gun, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little
Me
more
too.
attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Cairo Santos, who was briefly a member of the Bears, on for the field goal try. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Williams. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant.
Williams loses the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it, ends up getting the ball stripped.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On play action, here's Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
What's good, bro?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And
Bro, quit already. That's funny.
All right, Jeffy, you ready to beat these kids? Yeah, I'll beat the shit out of all these kids. Which kid you want me to hit first? No, not beat them up. I meant to beat them and solving a Rubik's Cube. What's up, me? Haven't seen you around here before. So, what's your best time? Best time? You don't tell me something a Rubik's Cube is. Oh, well, I solved Rubik's Cube, but Jenny's best time is 4 seconds. His name is Jeffy, too. He wins first place almost every year. He's a stupid.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Rodgers from the gun. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. It's caught. It's Calvin Austin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Working from the gun, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Second down now, they need 7. Williams on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. One in behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Williams with 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
What's good, D2?
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Rodgers off the play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
Can't use other hand.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
10 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Williams on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
second down.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They can charge it and got there to take him down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And we've seen this before. It's a fake. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters of the NFL today,
Another W. What you talking about, Kino Mobile Gaming?
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, the snow is certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And we're underway from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Stroud off of play action. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up second down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. Short pickup to their own 31. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. And they get to it way behind the line on this one and take it.
Thanks for subbing Nelson Reyes. I guess, it said desync so I don't know.
Super Cup Thunder. พวกกันน่ากลัว100 ยาร์ดตีกระตัก100 ยาร์ดตีพวกกันน่ากลัว
It was only opened in 2020, but it quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues.
I said, I guess he quit. It said desync so I don't know.
Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams.
Patriots won. Buddy. I want to test.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Perfect opponent.
Bill Lice came from
Carlos
LA.
Santos set for the opening kick.
Así que
And here we go from LA. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return.
Bill
This
Lice
drive will
came
start
from
inside the
LA.
25.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Rolling out to his left.
Memories
Begins with a
taken,
long first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
every time try to forget you.
At the 16-yard
Offense up to the line fast. Heads out on the bootleg. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
Bro doesn't even know this is part of my plan.
3rd and long now.
He doesn't even know this is part of my plan.
Everything he had into this one.
Oh,
Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
he doesn't even know this is part of my
Flipping through, Brock.
plan.
That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
He don't even know it, bro.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. And here's 2nd and 6. Going to run again with Swift. And this is headed the wrong way.
Memories taken, take it. I'm time trying to forget you. Trying to forget you in my mind.
That call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well
Memories
shot.
taken, take it.
He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Anderson coming off the man steps
Don't want
into
to
it,
punt
takes
from
a
here,
shot.
but too far for a field goal as well. I'm going for it here. Fourth down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 33-yard line.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Stafford from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Manunga with it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. They will go for it. Williams brought in right side by Moore. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, you're fat.
I'm not joking.
What's so funny about it? Shut up, I didn't ask. Like, you sound so happy over a freaking corn dog.
To go for it the next time they get this shot.
So first down from the 41. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Catch made right. Massive hit. The ball's out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing. What a bounce. One bounce in just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Guilty.
They go with Manunga here. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Williams will look to throw. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. He's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Frick. Oh, what the frick?
Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roman Dunze touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Exhale like night sex, cause she don't know how to let go. She in love.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Blake Corum now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
32. Set.
Off the play fake. It's Stafford. It's another
Like, bro, lead him up. Why is he still throwing down?
Comes up with it. And the Bears get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, that should pretty much shut down his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Fine. Give me that shit, boy. My mama. I'm my mama, give me that shit, boy. Yep, Rams is winning today, bro. Come on. Rams are winning today. Rams are winning today.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Working quickly here.
That is on 6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up.
They take the hand off now. Stafford. Finds his back. Kyron Williams. And they're not going to
Rams are winning, bro.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. That's good for a Rams.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail.
Oh, shoot.
Play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
Hey, 5-0. Get away. 40 got. 40 got.
1st down throw here for Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone here
Stop.
in the 1st half, and they both really trace back
Why?
to
Why?
inability
Huh?
to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Lady. Hey, give me radar.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd.
Yo, this dude's mad lucky, bro. I ain't see him.
Edmonds has it. And the Bears
He didn't even get it himself.
making their 3rd
Got lucky.
interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Williams on 1st down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
32.
Now here's Williams. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. And dose of the hurry up here.
Yards on the play, but it's third down.
Third down. Here's Williams.
Mike, bro.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 14. And the Bears first down.
To the ground. It's Munanga. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Now it's Munanga. And we'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now Williams escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Let it slip!
To throw is Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Chicago.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Santos now for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that block.
Surprised? Are you shocked?
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Corum now on the return. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back. Brock gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Romeo. Like,
only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. But Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of NFL on EA Sports. Rock and I will be back after this.
And that's why I gotta keep it ratchet. Bad bitch, work too. Taking shots. Cold 30 like a blast. Like she wanted two things, back shots in it. And that's why I gotta keep it ratchet. Bad bitch, work too. Taking shots. And that's why I gotta keep it ratchet. Bad bitch, work too. Taking shots. Cold 30 like. And that's why I gotta keep it. Most city.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Luther Burden now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Bears take over first and 10.
Most CDs don't struggle with all. Most CDs.
Buster! Alright, time to lock in.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. They'll run it with Mananga. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Vacates quickly left side. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Screen here for Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
Throwing to Stafford on 3rd. Trying for the deep ball. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Lady!
Play action now for Stafford. And they pick him off again! That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense.
Trash ass player.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up
Hello,
on
dude.
potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep
Yo,
thinking
dude.
to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
To the air, Williams. It was a short one caught by Loveland. But he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this was a
You're
nice
cheating.
example of an offensive
Stop cheating,
coordinator
nigger, 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 nigger.
Hold up chat, banning someone. K, last game chat. Sorry about that guy saying hate speech, had to ban him.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's to Parkinson, open right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, L.A.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Rolling to the left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's Stafford now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. Past midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
16 more
That's a
yards.
gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this.
As much as I like winning, can people stop quitting? Like damn.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills. And
K-Chad, last game.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. Out to his right, escaping the danger of throwing and completing.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down, there's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but, man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of of scrimmage, and that's all. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion.
Alright chat, I'm finna go watch the game, y'all have a good night.